Hey True Believers, Englentine here with another top 10 comic books sold to readers. Now this is what leaves the shops. This is not Comcron. This isn't what the shops are ordering. It is what people are actually saying, hey, that looks cool. I want to buy that, and they take off. And after that, we're going to be looking at Comixology, the world's biggest digital comic book shop, to find out who wins the week. Is it Marvel? Is it DC? Is it Independence? Although it's never Independence. You know that. I know that. Now, these are the shops that participated, so by all means, if you're in their area, stop by, say hi, maybe buy something, and don't forget to support your local comic book shop. So, with all the pleasantries and the introduction aside, let's get this party started. At number 10, starting off the countdown, is Batgirl number 30. At number 9, we have Infinity War Infinity. At number 8 is The Flash, number 61. Immortal Hulk checks his white privilege in Immortal Hulk number 11 at number 7. Coming in at number 6 is The Walking Dead, 187. At number 5, we have The Uncanny X-Men number 8. Action Comics 1006 takes the number 4 spot. At number 3, we have Jason Aaron's Conan the Barbarian. In the runner-up position at number 2, we have Batman Detective Comics 995. And in the number 1 spot, we have Heroes in Crisis, number 4. DC wins the hard copies. Now, I don't know how I feel about that, considering number 1 is Heroes in Crisis, and you know what I feel about Heroes in Crisis. And if you don't, go on and check out Bad Comic Beatdown that I did on it. It is not good. Not good. Yeah, plus Batgirl number 30. Ooh, wow. It has to be because of that cover. That was a beautiful cover. Anyway, we have, as I said, we got 5 DC, 4 Marvel, 1 independent comic book. DC has 3 in the top 5, 2 in the back 5. Let's find out what the comic shops want to say about it. New Year means a weak start to the year. Heroes in Crisis took the lead. Immortal Hulk was the top Marvel selling title. We no longer have a single copy of the previous issue. It seemed to drop off last year and then came back to life. Infinity Wars Infinity 1 confused a lot of people who were wondering if it was just a variant of the first issue of Infinity Wars. Stranger Things number 4 sold out on Wednesday, thankfully, and it was available to reorder. I knew I was not the only one who thought that was a crap title for Infinity Wars Infinity. Like I said, it sounds like they gave up. They just gave up. Of course, they gave up on the writing a long time ago, so what are we going to do? The return of Heroes in Crisis means DC is back on top at the FFF this week with our weekly top 10 best-selling list. Detective Comics made a second place with the final issue of Stranger Things, for now close behind. Stranger Things went through an odd 4 months where the first issue sold like hotcakes, followed by a dismal second and third month that feels like people forgot it was out. Then came back in the 4th issue. We did have a lot of first-time customers sign up for pull folders who then needed to be reminded a month after issue number 2 came out to pick up their folder. I see the trade paperback selling much better over a long period of time. Conan fell flat in the middle of our top 10 list, which was a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. We'll see if the other series and the one-shots will sell the same. Infinity closed out with its final issue at the bottom of our list. I never really got into the Stranger issue comic. I can understand if someone did. I mean, you know, it's a hot property and everything like that. But that's why my number 2 and 3 didn't sell anyway. I was like, okay, well, that was a thing. It didn't capture the spirit of the TV show, so, I'm out. Conan dominated, especially the bundle deal we put together, which included the True Believers Conan number 1. Walking Dead might have taken the top spot if it had 2 covers, but it was only 1 this week. Heroes in Crisis picked up a little in sales. I haven't heard spoilers, but the impression I got was something significant happened this week. All the other titles shook out to be about the same level they've maintained at. Still, kind of a slow week overall. It does help that Conan was pretty darn good. If you want the full review, it's on Patreon. That's where I decided to put individual reviews these days. And, yeah, drop $1 in the till, like I always say. Yes, I am a huge shill. I'm shilling in the middle of a video, not even waiting for the end. Go on over to Patreon, links in the description below. Thank you. Now, let's continue. Heroes in Crisis was #1 again, with that title climbing in sales with every issue against my every expectation of it dropping in sales. We'll need to adjust future issues even higher for my initial orders. A somewhat light week to kick off the year, but certainly more robust than last week's books. Our top sellers include Heroes in Crisis and Detective, neither of which is particularly surprising, but we've also got the return of Conan the Barbarian to Marvel Comics, courtesy of Mahmoud Asrar and Jason Aaron. Well, I already talked about Conan. I said Jason Aaron writes a pretty good story. I'm nowhere near saying anything good about Heroes in Crisis. So, wow, yeah, art's pretty good in Conan too. Way to go, Mahmoud. Seriously, it looks great. You don't believe me? Go check out that review. Anywho, that's what the comic shop owners have to say, so we're going to go on over to Comixology, the largest comic shop on the, or digital comic shop on the internet. And let's see who wins the digital week. Now, with a 4 to 5, I predict Marvel, because DC really does lack in digital sales sometimes. At number 10, we have Justice League Odyssey. Number 9 is Conan the Barbarian, #1. At number 8, we have The Flash, number 61. Wonder Woman, number 61, brings in the 7th spot. Immortal Hulk, number 11, lands at number 6. Uncanny X-Men, number 8, comes in at number 5. At number 4, we have Detective Comics 995. At number 3, we have Action Comics, number 1006. In the runner-up position at number 2 is Heroes in Crisis, number 4. And at number 1 is Walking Dead, number 187. Wow, so digital sales is pretty much the hard copy sales, just on shuffle. You know, so it's the same number. DC Comics wins 5-4. One independent took the number 1 spot, that independent did. Okay, that leaves for an interesting run, but it definitely backs up my prediction that Marvel's going to win this, because usually DC has the front end and Marvel has the back end of the top 20. Yes, I do expand it to top 20 for those of you who are new. We're going to check out the rest of the list and once again, see who wins. At number 11, we have Titans number 32. The count is now 6 for DC and 4 for Marvel. At number 12 is Tony Stark Iron Man number 7. It's now 6 for DC, 5 for Marvel. At number 13, we have Life is Strange number 2. It's 6 for DC, 5 for Marvel, and 2 for the Independents. Go Independents. At number 14, Champions number 1 makes it a tie game. It's now DC 6, Marvel 6. At number 15 is Runaways number 17, making Marvel the leader now, 7-6, their favor. At number 16, we have Infinity's Wars Infinity number 1, so it's 8-6, Marvel's favor. At number 17, we have The Awesome Terrifics number 11. It's now 8-7, Marvel's favor. Number 18, Star Wars Age of Republic, Obi-Wan Kenobi number 1. It is now 9-7 in Marvel's favor. DC Comics can only hope to tie. Number 19 closes it out. Mr. and Mrs. X makes it 10-7, Marvel's favor, which makes number 20, Books of Magic, number 3, a little bit moot, but it ends up being 10-8. There you go, gang. We had a Marvel win. Who saw that coming? Yeah, it was me. Now, you could say, well, you are the one that put the video together, but in all honesty, I really do try to wait and count. I try not to count until this, but yeah, there you go. Anyway, I was cheating. I don't care. There you go. My beloved DC cut down another week. They had a couple of wins there in December, but it looks like it's back to normal. Not normal, because for a while, DC was kicking all sorts of butt. Wow, what is going on, DC? Anyway, dang, I hate that. I'm honest. You know, I report it the way it's supposed to be reported. But I do always root for DC. What can I say? I'm a sore loser this week. Anyway, gang, that is the countdown. What do you think? What do you think should have been bought more? You know, like Books of Magic. Is that something that people should be purchasing a lot of? What's the book you think is just underrepresented? Let me know in the comments below. I think a lot of independent comics deserve to be in the top 20 that just never show up. You know, I'm a big fan of like Red Sonja and Deja Thoris and such. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, you want to see more, click like, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell because that's all that YouTube really cares about. Also, this is the one I'm trying to make a living, and it's gotten harder since they got rid of live streams. So if you don't mind helping out the channel, go on over to Patreon, drop $1 in the till, helps keep the lights on and helps keep making videos for you. I'd like to thank everybody who's already done that, and to everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.